Alright, so I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with TorqueApp. You run it on your Android, I think iOS has it as well. But basically, OBD2 scanner, gauge set, all that stuff. If you're not familiar with it, here's a brief rundown. So, this app, you install it on, and I have it on an Android device. It's actually an Amazon tablet that I'll link to which one it is. It's the cheapest tablet I could find. And then I cracked it and installed Play Store so that I could run Android apps on it. So this is the TorqueApp. As you can see, you can do all kinds of stuff with it here. I'm sure there's plenty of information on YouTube about it. You know, there's your home screen. And this particular one I have installed PIDs for PowerStroke. If you look on here, managed extra PIDs sensors. And I have installed the one for, say, predefined set. These are some predefined sets that are already on there. If you go around, you can find a lot of the equations to make your own. But so forward included PowerStroke is what I have installed here. And it gives you everything as far as gauges, anything read through OBD2. You also can go in and see fault codes. I'm not going to do that right now because I'm not messing with it. But anyhow, real-time info. So the key's off right now. Going to flip the key on. It'll say connected to ECU. And there we go. So just the typical gauges running on a 6-liter that I like to use. Oil temp, coolant temp, HPOP pressure, voltage, IPR, FICM, etc. Boost gauge, which is only good to like 22 pounds. I think that the map sensor can't handle above that, and it then defaults, whatever. Anyhow, so what I really want to talk about is this setup and how well it works and how incredibly cheap it is. So this tablet, I think I caught on Prime Day for like sub $30, and then just threw it in a cheap case, and it sits here in the cubby, which I never use because I put stuff in and forget it exists. So toss some two-sided tape on it, and bada bang, it's secure, doesn't fall out. And then it's connected to micro USB charger. So I bought these guys. So basically just connects to 12 volt constant, so this is always charging. It'll never pull. I mean, if you let it sit for a very long time, I'm sure that it would run the batteries dead, but I mean, it's going to take a very long time. So I just leave this on all the time, basically. And hardwired that into an always hot connection in there. And then down here, we have your OBD2 scanner, Bluetooth adapter, dongle. VPeak is the one I like to use. They cost a little more than their very cheap ones. They're still only about $30. And I hardly ever have trouble with these connecting. And also they work with ForScan if you use that on a laptop. So that's a pretty sweet setup. So total investment in all of this, plus the TorqueApp, I think is $5 or $7. I mean, it's $50 to get you all the gauges, and also the ability to scan stuff. So, well worth it in my opinion, and doesn't fit in the dash too badly. I mean, you have to drop your eyes a little bit to get down and see it, but just at a glance you can see what's going on. So, nice little update to the truck without spending a lot of money. Able to monitor everything and make sure that your oil temp and coolant temp are good. You know, your deltas to make sure you have everything's going good with your oil cooler. Keep an eye on your FICM, keep an eye on your IPR. And I mean, you can add here, we'll just do add display, just add something here. But I mean, they have all of this stuff that's generic, and then we also have all the Ford values. So I mean, we have wheel speed, we have misfire count. Well, not really a thing on this, but EVP, fan speed, which is a nice one on these. I should add that. But basically anything you'd want to monitor that you can see with the scanner, you can see through this. And it's just a nice on-the-fly setup to have. So there you go. Good way to spend 50 bucks. Keep an eye on your truck and know what's going on. And it doesn't do a horrible job of matching the dash. So there you go. Go out and grab yourself one.